Sean's View Entertainment right here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, where it's always prolific, consistent, and dedicated. And this whole CM Punk scenario, this whole debacle, keeps taking a turn, and it gets interesting day by day, because ever since CM Punk let his feelings out, his emotions about the WWE, RYBACK may indirectly be the one getting the major rub, the major push, the major momentum out of this, whether good or bad publicity or not. RYBACK has responded to CM Punk once, but this is where it got really, this really pulled my attention in. RYBACK says this: "I will tell the truth about at CM Punk's comments in due time. Not once did CM Punk ever confront me. Let's all move on. Thank you." And we don't have to go into deep detail about what CM Punk said about RYBACK, and you know how he pretty much well buried him and called him the steroid guy, and how he took 20 years off his life, and how he botched and he doesn't know how to talk, and all these other different things. Listen, like I said, it's coming down to a he said, she said kind of thing. Did CM Punk get confronted, or did he not get confronted? Like I said, I think CM Punk has probably indirectly caused RYBACK to become a bigger deal than ever. We know the WWE is slowly building RYBACK up and making him have this reputation. But now, because of CM Punk may have just made RYBACK a superstar, and they may have to turn RYBACK heel once again just because of this podcast. They might have to change directions with RYBACK again. And here's the thing: all the people that were happy to see RYBACK get built back up, all the people that were happy to see RYBACK finally get used, all the people that were happy to finally see RYBACK get a face turn once again, now that CM Punk has called RYBACK a roided up guy, steroid guy, took 20 years off his life, and he botched this and he botched that, and he did this and he did that, now all of a sudden many people hate RYBACK now just because of what CM Punk said. And how, listen, there's a lot of different instances, there's a lot of different circumstances that go into this. Remember, when RYBACK did that, if there was a confrontation backstage between CM Punk and RYBACK, if there was a confrontation, RYBACK was not in a good state. RYBACK was still green at that time. Hey, CM Punk couldn't defeat gravity. I mean, he had him lifted up in the air. Anything can happen. When you have a man lifted up in the air and you're slamming them down onto a table down below and you come crashing down, anything is liable to happen. You could miss the table. You could hit the table. You could hit half the table. You could miss most of the table. And that's what happened in CM Punk's case. But once again, that was a case of RYBACK just being green. And whether or not RYBACK meant to do it or not, we will never know. Whether it was a mistake, bad things happen in the wrestling business. But RYBACK claims that CM Punk never confronted him. Now, I'm not going to say that's right, and I'm not going to say that's wrong, but I will say I am a bigger fan of RYBACK than I am of CM Punk. But once again, I do respect CM Punk, and I do agree with a lot of CM Punk's sentiments on the podcast. Okay, I do agree with a lot of things he said, but there's some things that I also don't see eye to eye with him on. And you know, this has nothing to do with whether I like or respect or if I hate CM Punk. The bottom line is, now RYBACK is saying that he will tell the story in due time. And could this be the WWE telling RYBACK to say this? That could be another part of the story. Subscribe.